Yo, what's good with y'all boys, man? How's y'all days, nights, evening, whatever y'all watching this video? It's currently 10 p.m. for me, so it's a little bit of a later video today, as I did random shit after getting off the church today. But coming into the day, we caught a 6 to 7 RR trade, catching roughly 151 handles today, and we're gonna break this whole thing down. Now, pre-market analysis. We had daily cycle, sequential SMT, two of them at our high day and our inside of our intraday range, as well as weekly cycle sequential and monthly cycle sequential, all at the high of day. And at our lower day, we had daily cycle sequential and weekly cycle sequential at our lower day. Now, we had an overnight accumulation, and we have lots of reasons for why our high should be protected or even our low should be protected. And I wasn't expecting another huge manipulation late coming into the day, honestly, let alone a huge manipulation late. So I just wanted to see how price was going to act structurally coming into market open. We have a one-sided range from Friday. If I can pull this up, if you look at the entirety of our Friday's range, we just spooled higher and higher and higher prices, little to no retracement. So we have a one-sided range from Friday that could potentially be rebalanced for a short target, as well as, our overall high time frame is bullish, super bullish, as we have been seeing from the past couple weeks and months. We could target a basically standard deviation range for longs, and I wasn't ideally trying to catch the low or high, since we were just accumulating, and I was likely to just trade continuations going into the day, because it would have been less probable trying to catch either side, low or high of the day. And it was no news Monday today, leading to possible, well, more likely lower probable conditions overall, especially when we're just fucking in this accumulation range. Now, come out of here, open you up, 15-minute. Where we at? We are right here. Come back to this candle. Now, like I said before, we have a protected lower day and a protected higher day. So now, coming into pre-market as well, we ended up making another daily cycle sequential SMT at the lows with YM and with ES, I believe. Nope, ES swept our low, YM left the low. And I'm going to put the low right here for reference as well. Paying attention to that. Drop down to the 1 minute. As our high time frame is already validated for either side. Now I'm just looking for low time frame pricing correlations in structure. Come up. Where's our high day? Put this right here. Now, actually, on the VC, I called this move out potentially. Could see this. We could see this low being our previous microcycle low, be swept before market open or during or at market open. As you can see, we dumped pre-market, making the microcycle sequential SMT. Now, we had every single reason to press longs right here as soon as we formed the CISD. Boom, could have just longed right here. SL at the low. Ideally, you would have got fucked at market open. Honestly, you would have got fucked because of the 930 candle came down, swept the low, then another swept. Now we would have put your SL right here at this protected low. It would have made sense, since this is the our previous microcycle low. Oh, I'm getting lost, but this is also a protected important low, since this is the low that made daily cycle sequential SMT. So you could have put it right here. You would have had a 46 handle stop loss and a 97 point target 2-to-1 RR. Actually, not that bad. It was actually a really good trade. Do I like how we just manipulated lower like that? Not ideally, but overall, that would have been a great long to take, which I missed out on, and I literally called out inside our side of my VC, funnily. But price opens, SMT at the lows. Was there SMT at the highs? Let me see. No, but there was a special 5-minute SMT. Yep, there was at the highs. So there was a SMT at the highs as well. Now that back to the 1 minute. After that, we manipulate short-term manipulation. Boom, higher day read, and then we came back into the range. Let me mark out our 10 a.m. Oops, wrong ones. Create another SMT at the highs, and then proceeded to trade lower into our 30-minute opening. Boom. So our 30-minute Po3 basically formed damn near a doji. But 10 a.m. opens, no manipulation at the lows. Oh, so I forgot to note this. This candle right here broke our daily cycle sequential SMT at the lows that we recently created, not the one that we created pre-market. Now, get rid of this. No manipulation at these lows. Put it just like these. For our PO3 opens like a manipulation, just proceeds to distribute higher. Now, some people actually went short, I believe right here. Yeah, I know somebody who shorted this right here. Microcycle sequential SMT. Now, why did I not consider shorts right here? There was not really any more SMTs at these highs to support the short trade, honestly. Let me see. There was not the type of SMT I was looking for. Not the 5-minute SMT. I was looking for a 5-minute SMT to support this, which would have been at our 10:30 a.m. open, to short it down to at least our 9:30 a.m. lows. We didn't have that SMT anymore, so I just let price do what it do. What did we do? Came down and manipulated lower, taking out our 9:30 a.m. lows, as well as our previous, turns out to be our previous 5-minute low as well, 5-minute SMT low. So these were very important lows right here. So now we have 5-minute SMT from our hourly SMT and our 90-minute, in our daily cycle sequential SMT at these lower day, at our lower day. So the only logical thing to do now for me is to try and catch longs. Longs is the highest probability in these type of conditions, as well as we're getting a breakout of this accumulation range to then distribute up. So basically manipulate out of the range and distribute over the range and more. That was the idea coming into this trade. Manipulate lower, take out every single low that has no protected SMT with it, with no SMT protected to it. Take every single low out except for our lower day, since it has sequential SMT with it, proving it to be protected. Now, What did we do right here? We made SMT with ES right here, as well as we have this SMT, and we have our 5-minute SMT. So now we have what, 4 SMTs at the lows, 4 or 5 SMTs at the lows right here. Ideally, what I was going to do was long it like right here inside of this candle. So I believe, yep, it was a special candle right here as well, special quarterly theory candle right here as well. Everything proved to me that this low was going to be protected, honestly. And I was trying to get filled right here optimally, but just did not happen for me. So I'm going to close it and show the fill that I did end up getting. Boom, boom. I think I got filled like right here. Yeah, I got filled like roughly right here. Had my SL down here. Or no, I didn't get filled right here actually. Like right here. Yeah, this more suits it. I got filled a little bit lower, but got filled up there. SL at the low of this fair value gap. Why? SL all the way down here would have been too huge for me personally. So I was willing to see price trade into this gap and see us go no shorter than this gap. And if we did, then I was going to take my loss and just re-enter for the longs. That was my idea. And then I was just targeting. I targeted a little less than this. Boom, I targeted right here. Why did I target right here? Now, overall high time frame is super bullish. So longs is highest probable to play out. Fucking hold on, brain farted. Highest probability is longs. Past this high was my target to pass my accounts. So I said, hey, fuck it. I'm going to target it just because our probabilities are in my favor. I have the best fill possible to just hold it to all the way up there. It's not super far from this 9 a.m. high right here. So I'm just like, hey, I'm just going to target that. Now, if we would have came down to a certain point, I would have just took profits and just came into tomorrow and passed the accounts. But, you know, I said, fuck it. So, ideally, take profit would have been at this high, as that's our closest high right there. And most optimal high to target besides this high right here, our structure base high. And then we just let this shit run. Ended up trailing my SL right here to these lows, not to these lows, but to like roughly right here, these lows, and then just let price do what it do. That was my TP, but my TP ended up getting hit right here. So yeah, I feel like roughly right here, 151. Turn it up, something like this, basically. But yeah, that was the trade coming into today that I ended up taking. Would have taken it short, but we lacked a certain SMT that I wanted to see. So this is just pure manipulation anyways. And I ended up catching the distribution of our 4-hour Po3 candle. But yeah, that was the trade for today. Trade inside this basically Monday accumulation. Not really much to say anymore. But, you know, we're going to get it tomorrow. Hopefully we get paid. Inshallah, we get paid out this week. If not, I'm not stressing about it. I'm not going to force anything on the market. I'm not going to rush anything on the market. We're going to get paid by next week for 100% for sure, though. Because I refuse to blow these accounts. But, see y'all tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of y'all day, night, evening, whenever y'all watching this video. And let's make some fucking bread tomorrow, okay? Stay safe.